There we go. One crushed it right by the bank. There's one. That feels like a good one too. Another one. There we go. I guess we're not done yet. That's a nice one. Well, conditions are far from exceptional today. It's windy, it's cold, but I'm still gonna give it a try. Let's see if I can get on some more of these fall smallmouth before winter comes out of nowhere and they really start to slow down. But I'm gonna start by throwing off this North Branch tackle. This is a skirted football jig, and I have a Nikko Craw on there. I'm not even gonna be that upset if I don't catch a lot. I really just want to successfully catch one, and if it's a decent one, I'll be content with that. The reason I'm dragging the crawl instead of throwing that fluke again is we had some pretty cold days past few days. Mornings have been, well, let's just say one morning it was snowing, so I don't know if it greatly impacted the fish as far as making them a little bit more lethargic and slower. So I'm going to use that and take advantage of it and just slowly drag a crawl around. And again, crawfish are a great source of protein for these bass, so it's not like they're not going to eat it if it's slowly popping in front of their face. And there is a lot of leaves on the bottom of the river, but I'm only using, I believe it's an 1/8 ounce jig, so it's not really digging in the bottom. It's not gathering up a bunch of leaves. So a lighter jig or sled or anything that's on the bottom this time of year, lighter is definitely going to be less of a hassle and less of a headache for you. There's one. That feels like a good one too. This might be the stud we were looking for. Not a bad one. Not a bad one at all. Thanks for the fight, bud. That was the softest bite too. Just felt a little bit of a tap, lifted up, felt the weight. There he was. One thing to keep in mind too this time of year, with the water being cold, just try to remember with your bait, a lot of baits, crawfish, whatever's in the water right now, they're not going to be doing crazy pops and moving around too fast. So when you're dragging your lure, definitely keep it slow. One thing I do is if I feel a rock though, I will give it like a little pop, but I'm also not trying to pop it really high off the bottom of the river either. The whole purpose of a soft plastic is to mimic something alive. So keeping that realism there, whether it's movement or natural colors, whatever, especially with the water being clear, I'm trying to use something more natural. Those are just things to keep in mind that'll help you catch more fish, help you be a better angler. Another one. Another decent one. Not the biggest, but beautiful patterns on that guy. Nice dark green. Just a beautiful Susquehanna smallmouth right there. All right, well, Well, before it gets too dark, I definitely want to go down here to that rock that I was catching some nice ones the other day with that fluke. So let's go down there and see if they want to chew on the crawl. All right, this is going to go one of two ways. One, we're going to catch a giant here, which I'm thinking that'll be the case because even though it's windy and cold, the sun was out, so this rock should definitely be holding some heat, bringing the bass into it, bringing bait into it, which is going to bring the bass to it. Or there's not going to be anything here. Huh, doesn't seem to be anything around it. Well, that's how fishing goes sometimes. You think you're going to get on them on one spot, there's nothing there, then spots you don't think you're going to catch them, they're there. So with that being said, I'm going to try down here at the boat launch because it's hit or miss. I'm not expecting anything to be down there, but I'm definitely going to give it a try. Well, this is probably going to be my last stop for this evening. Because one, I'm running out of daylight, and two, I'd like to go get my hands warm. So we're going to bomb a few casts here, see if we can find one. There we go. I guess we're not done yet. That's a nice one. Not a bad one at all. Definitely the biggest of the evening. Let them go and see if we can get a couple more casts in before it gets dark here. Thanks for the fight, bud. All right, we're gonna give it another try today. As you can see, the wind came back. I think we'll go up here. Hopefully we don't upset this guy by fishing right by him, but let's see if there's some smallmouth up here. There we go, one crushed it right by the bank. It's a good one too. It's a long one. I saw that guy over there, he was catching one. Looks like he's using a jerk bait. But the jig's still working. I think the jig is probably definitely an all year round bait, but thanks for the fight, bud. Well, it actually turned out to be a pretty productive evening. A lot more productive than I was anticipating. I mean, especially considering we're on the bank. But as you can see, crawfish, slow dragging it this time of year, works great. But as usual, if you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Like I said, it really helps the channel to grow. Click that subscribe button if you're not a subscriber. I try to get as much fishing content out as I can. I try to be helpful in every way. So if you guys like this video, subscribe, and there'll be more videos like it coming. We have a new year coming up, but this year is not done yet. They usually don't quit fishing until there's too much ice along the bank and I can't bring a fish over it. So we're not done yet, but I'll see you guys soon. Stay fishing, stay anchored. God bless you.